Hey Leo, welcome to Owlchemist Tarot. It's your birthday season. We're excited. Again, I'm Owlchemist Tarot, serving tarot straight up. If you're new, welcome. Please subscribe to my channel. If you're a return subby, always happy to have you here. So my readings are for your sun, moon, or rising. So if you're a Leo, sun, moon, or rising, this video will probably resonate. Hopefully it will. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to be pulling a Soul Journey lesson card plus tarot. So let's see what the energy is like. What's going on? All right. Okay. Let's see what we have. All right. Okay, interesting. So, Leo, even though, walking into this month, a lot of times, in your own season, you're always very empowered. And typically, it's about confidence and focus and stepping into one's power, okay? But one thing, Leo, that this energy feels like it could be some things that are lingering that maybe you've experienced in Cancer season. We got Page of Swords, and then the Oracle card that we got was Indecision. It says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. Now, it's funny that the Page of Swords came out because Swords energy is all about, intuition, communication, thoughts. And the Page of Swords, a lot of times, is the energy around not really knowing exactly how to do something. It's almost like the page picks up the sword and doesn't really know what to do when it goes into battle. It's like, do I swing? Do I stay in the background? What do I do? The Page of Swords can be kind of this indecisive, and it's really building up the confidence that you just have to learn as you go, okay? Now, this indecision, it certainly could be in any area of your life, but what I'm going to say is that this month, Leo, if it feels off, it probably is. So you have to really quiet everything out. Stop listening to everybody and just listen to yourself and what is your body saying? How's it reacting? What is the vibration, the feeling that you get if you're around someone specifically, or if it's a work situation, you just don't feel comfortable. Listen to those signs and synchronicities and things that the universe is trying to tell you, because ultimately that is where you need to focus and listen, that intuition. Your internal compass is never going to guide you wrong. Don't second guess yourself this month, Leo. So for many of you, I think with the Page of Swords, you guys it could be something in trying to learn a new technology or software or program, and you're like, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, right? Or the fact that you might need to. So just keep an open mind and give it your best shot. But again, this is the month that you need to be clear in your intention and make a decision, because ultimately you're the only one that's going to do it. So I pulled cards for money, career, love, and then, communication, and then a card for each week. So give me just a second. Money. Page of Pentacles. For some of you, you're kind of going back to basics, starting fresh, looking at how you can start to maybe build a little more savings, or in your financial zone, you're looking at how to maybe save more than spend more. This would be the month, even though I know it's your month and there's probably a lot of celebration. Leos like to celebrate probably the whole month. This would probably be just curtailing some of that spending. Unfortunately, do things that are for free. You can have a really good time and not spend any money. So think of it that way, Leo. For many of you, there could have been some unexpected expenses that came up in July, Cancer season, that have you kind of rebuilding a little bit, kind of like, I really can't overspend or spend a lot because, there's some things that came up. That's okay, not a big deal. But all I can tell you is slow and steady wins the race when it comes to finances. You have to think of it as the long term. So don't get frustrated if you don't see a return on your investment, or you see things instantly come in your bank account, because things could be coming back to you, but a little bit slower this month, okay? Career. For you guys, looks fabulous. You came out in your own reading, the Sun. You guys rolled the Sun card. This is abundance, prosperity. For some of you, can be being looked at a higher level role, taken into a leadership position. Leos, you guys are very much natural born leaders. You have charisma. You have the pizzazz. You have that type of quality that puts you out in the limelight, and you feel comfortable with that. For many of you, this can be if you've been putting out job applications, certainly getting quite a few offers in. The money looks really good as far as salary negotiating. For many of you, this can be getting a little bit more visibility on your position, meaning that they might be doing some external communication or media around you. You might be noticed more. If you own your own business, you might be featured in press or articles or in media. You can be getting out there a little bit more. Social media might start to blow up. You get your reputation starts to grow, okay? Career looks really good. Damn. Well, there's always give and take in everything in the world, and love looks like you have Four of Swords. So a little bit more of a lethargic type of energy. Four of Swords can be taking a step back. For some of you, it really looks like career, finances is kind of the forefront on your mind. So love might just be taking a little bit of a backseat. For many of you, it's that you might just, especially if you're single, you may not be, you may be taking a break from the dating. Maybe not going on and swiping right as much, just kind of taking a little time out and working on self and kind of just regrounding and looking at, the areas of your life that you do want to make a priority. If you are a couple, this could be taking a well-needed rest. Maybe you've been on the go doing stuff every weekend, or, there's always been something to do around the house. Maybe this is just a well-needed rest. Maybe for some of you, you're looking at taking a little vacation, staycay or vacation, well needed, it feels like. Go somewhere that you're able to rest, actually disconnect and unplug from maybe technology, that meaning that you don't need to look at your phone and your email every other second. Taking a break from social media. For some of you, you're just kind of taking a little step back and being a little bit more private. There's nothing wrong with that. Communication. Interesting that we got the 10 of Wands. So I get the impression this month, some of you might be telling some people where to shove it. Let me take a step back. Maybe not as aggressive as that, but for some of you, you've been holding certain things in, okay? And it's been kind of a little bit of a burden or a heavy weight, and now you're really drawing a line in the sand and saying, no, I'm going to be saying what I want to say. 10 of Wands is unloading something, giving some, dropping something, giving something up. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're saying your piece. For a lot of you, you're going to be communicating pretty clearly what you will accept and what you won't. For some of you, you've been maybe holding on to a secret or some information that somebody has shared with you, and it's been kind of weighing on you. This could be a time where you either tell that person straight, look, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not going to carry your stuff, your emotional baggage, your whatever's going on in your life, that you need to kind of deal with that on your own. For some of you, it's something that you need to share and get off or tell somebody, because it's a weight going to be lifted off your shoulders, but it's a burden that you do need to carry anyway. So communication, you can be unloading something out of your life, and in a good way. It doesn't have to be necessarily aggressive or negative, but for some of you, you're going to be really taking a stand and saying, look, this is how we're going to be moving forward. I'm not going to be doing A, B, or C, and this is why. So good for you. Nothing wrong with that. First week, let's see, we got the Temperance card, and it's right under the Page of Pentacles. So, Leo, for a lot of you this first week, you can be really, like I said, taking a step back and kind of figuring out how to rebalance the scales, rebalancing things. The Temperance card is about health and wellness. For some of you, you're going to be looking at things to make you feel good, ways, energy, and putting your focus into things that make you feel more centered and grounded and balanced. For some of you, you could be getting back into maybe the gym or a workout regime where it's like you're getting your blood pumping. Fire signs typically like to do something type of active, that kind of helps you to stay a little bit more balanced and kind of level-headed. For many of you, this can be making sure that your health, like you're maybe eating healthier foods, you're maybe kind of cutting back on the caffeine, the sugar, you're kind of taking into account what's going into your body. And Under the Page of Pentacles, this can be a little bit of a slow process, but it's kind of long overdue. Maybe you're, cleaning out the clutter in your home. You're kind of looking at how to, make things a little bit more streamlined and also a little bit more breathable. That's all I can think of. It's almost like less clutter. You're kind of consolidating things. You're trying to clear out stuff. You're trying to go through your closet and get rid of shit that doesn't fit anymore. You're trying to kind of just like clear out stuff and makes you feel better instantly. Cleaning out the fridge, those types of things. And I know that that's not glamorous, but for some of you, it's almost like this instant gratification. You get it out of the way and it's done and over with, and it just like you feel good, okay? Second week, you got the King of Cups right under the Sun card. So for a lot of you, the King of Cups is you. Maybe you're expressing yourself, sharing some deep-rooted emotions that you weren't ready to share, in the past. And now, you feel like a little bit more appreciative, and maybe you want to share that. You want to, especially because this is under the career, that Sun card, it could be that you're bringing people on your team up with you. You're bringing people with you. You're bringing and leveraging the people to be in higher level roles, or you're giving recognition to where, giving credit where credit's due. I really feel like the King of Cups is sometimes an energy that it's someone who doesn't always show their emotions, even though they feel very deeply. Leo, this might be the second week that you do need to people need to hear it from you. They would really appreciate it if you are verbalize and share your appreciation or your emotion, or that you care about somebody, or even the second week you might feel very confident, Leo, that you might want to approach somebody that you're interested in, and that you're like, look, I really like you and I want to know if maybe we can go on a date, or hang out, or whatever the case is. But the second week, I do feel like you're going to be a lot more open and wanting to share those feelings with somebody you care about, or just people that you appreciate in your life. Third week, this is interesting. I really feel like this is the home, kind of goes into the home scenario. You got 10 of Cups right under that 4 of Swords. So for some of you, like I was saying, that 4 of Swords is taking kind of a much needed break, whether you're kind of in that partnership or singlehood or whatever the case is. Sometimes you just need to kind of vibe by yourself and kind of just being happy by yourself and not needing to be in someone's face or entertaining someone or being the life of the party. And Leo, I know that you love being the life of the party, but I do think that maybe this is catching up to you. 10 of Cups is certainly, a major accomplishments, happy home, stability, that you're just really good in where you are in life, and you're kind of just maybe now needing to take a little bit of a break and just kind of enjoying, personal one-on-one time. And I do feel like this third week, you're going to be focusing on your inner circle a little bit more, Leo, and really putting effort into the people that you want to spend time with. It's not about being on stage for everybody, or, like I said, having to be here and there and everywhere. It's like there's just maybe some, whether it's your spouse or your partner, or, really close friends or some family, where you just want to be intimate and hang out and just chill, and there's nothing that you have to do or be in front of these individuals. You can just be yourself. This is appreciating the people who are in your life. This is taking time out just to kind of maybe reconnect and with people that you haven't in a bit, and just doing it from the privacy of your home. Okay. Fourth week, gosh, you know what? I love this for you, Leos. We talked about how you had that 10 of Wands, where under that communication, you might be really letting somebody know kind of where you stand, a final stand, so to speak. I think this is something that is much needed, like I was saying, because the 10 is an ending. So it's like, this is the final. This is putting your foot in the ground and saying, look, this is how it's actually going to go. You got 10 of Cups underneath it. Such good energy, because I feel like once you kind of unload and get that weight off your shoulders, that energy that you just need to get out of the way, you're going to feel so much better. You're going to feel lighter. You're going to feel like you've, in a way, maybe for some of you, celebrating that you're like, look, I finally did it. I took the stand. I really, Leos have no issue standing up for themselves, but I do think for this, like, there's a scenario communication-wise where you've had to like tread lightly, and now you've gotten really empowered, or to the point where you're like, actually, I don't need to walk on eggshells around you. I can just say what I need to say. I can do it in a very professional, direct, honest way, and we can move forward, either separately or on the same page. And Leo, I do feel like afterwards you're going to be reconnecting, and not only with a part of yourself that you're like, yes, I've gotten empowered again. I'm excited. You know what I mean? I'm proud of myself that I took this. But for many of you, you're going to be, maybe celebrating or reconnecting with people that just kind of get you in a good mood, lift you back up, you know what I mean? Because sometimes this energy can be a little hard, you know, even if it's the right thing to do, it can still be a little hard and challenging and a little melancholy, but I feel like there's gonna be people around you who are gonna really wanna pick you up and support you in that time anyway, and kind of put you in a better mood no matter what. So for some of you, it can just be like hanging out at a barbecue, or, you know, dinner with friends, or just maybe going and, you know, just hanging out and shooting the shit with loved ones. But all I can tell you is that your moods are gonna be lifted after that. So it's better to be honest, direct, and straight, and, you know, be around the people who actually want to lift you up and care about you and add value in your life, and everyone else, you know, they can stay where they are. So Leo, I really do love this month for you. I think that there is, you know, yes, in the beginning, maybe a little indecision and kind of like figuring out where you need to go and what to do. But ultimately, I really feel like you're going to find your feet and you're going to be in a much better place. Okay. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, have a wonderful month. If you don't follow me on TikTok, do, because I post there quite a bit, and on Instagram. And again, have a wonderful month, and we'll talk very soon.